Hey class, so this week's discussion post prompts us to talk about the importance of empathy and trust. And the first question states, how important are empathy and trust and why? So, empathy and trust are building blocks to any relationship. However, they're especially important in the social worker client relationship. Many people who are receiving services from a social worker have already been dealing with injustice in the first place and may not be so trusting. However, if they can trust their social worker, then more positive outcomes are sure to come out of the situation. The one thing that I can think of from past classes is the Tuskegee syphilis experiment and how men of color um, were treated terribly, and how that kind of led into many minorities not having the best trust with medical professionals. So, for some people, it may be extremely hard for them to trust anyone in any kind of position. So, it's really, really important that we maintain or we try to build trust and have empathy always. In what situations would be in, would trust be important to a social worker? So, what comes to mind for me is maybe when dealing with a client who's been a victim of domestic or sexual abuse. The client would need to trust you with this information, and because that information, it may be hard for them to tell you in the first place. So, they wouldn't want you to, tell everyone you know, or tell anybody else. Maybe they just want to let someone know, and they just want to have someone that they can trust with that information to maybe guide them through the situation. So, when social workers can build trust and create an open dialogue, outcomes for clients and families can be much more positive. It is important to be transparent in communication. This includes being non judgmental and helping clients without any biases. In what situations would empathy be important to a social worker? So, the act of empathy is one of the NASW's core values, dignity and worth of a person, by guiding us to respect everyone's unique situation, strengths, weaknesses, and what is important to them. Working with people that are different from ourselves can be rewarding and challenging. But it is with those experiences that we can break through boundaries and rely on the power of empathy to engage our clients and develop sound interventions with them. Um, what I think of is when dealing with someone with substance use. There's a lot of stigma surrounding substance use and or mental illness, as well as homelessness, and I think for some people that it could be hard to empathize with someone that are dealing with those certain situations. But we always have to remember that this isn't about us, this is about our clients, and we need to, like I said before, make sure that we're always being non judgmental and helping clients without any biases. And what I think would be possible outcomes for lack of trust and empathy would be poor communication, and poor communication. Um, Communication is also one of the main building blocks when building a healthy relationship with anyone, especially with the social worker and client relationship. It may also cause conflict and eventually damage the relationship. All right. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say, and I'll see you guys later.